Ik ben in Amsterdam, bij de artiesteningang van het Concertgebouw. En ik ga praten met dirigent Marc Albrecht, die de Eerste symfonie van Johannes Brahms gaat dirigeren bij het Nederlands Philharmonisch Orkest. Hallo.
It's the loge of the conductors and sometimes the soloists. Here you focus on the performance. I go through the music in my mind again, moments before I go down the long steps, the long series of steps down to the stage. So this is a very special room.
And how do you focus? What do you do?
I love to listen to the tuning of the orchestra, because the tuning already is a moment of concentration for the orchestra. And since the conductor doesn't have to tune, because I don't do any noises, so music, you can't hear anything directly, but I like to be with them, even from behind the stage, so I like this moment of concentration.
And the music we'll be talking about is the Brahms' first symphony. What do you love about this symphony?
The way he's giving light and darkness to his music. Like, well, you could compare it to the way of Rembrandt's moments of completely shadowiness, and then a spark of light in the middle of it. And this you find in Brahms' symphonies as well. It was the first score I ever had in my life. So my father gave it to me as a birthday present when I got 12 years old. So this was the first score of a symphony I've ever read. One could feel all this kind of the conflict, the general. He's in search for the right way out of this crisis. The pizzicati, dun din dun din dun dum, and then stop. He's facing the abyss, and then again this kind of this moment of destiny, like it's been in Beethoven's music often, and he could feel it in his back. Here, this is the Beethoven bar. This reminds to the Ninth Symphony. But now it's completely Brahms here. Out of his son is this moment of the horn, Alp horn, what we call the Alpine signal. And he, years earlier, before he wrote this into the score, into the symphony, it was on a postcard he sent from the mountains to Clara, his love. He wrote exactly the same line, like here it's in the score with the horns, saying, Hoch auf'm Berg, tief im Tal, grüß ich dich tausendmal. So, if I would be up in the mountains or in the valley, I send you all my love and greetings 1,000 times. It's an incredible moment of joy, and this light is really unforgettable once you have experienced it. What Beethoven said, durch Nacht zum Licht. You have to go through a crisis, or let's say through darkness, towards the light. And this is the key moment of the symphony. There are two other elements coming up. It's a chorale, like a prayer to thank to overcome the crisis, in fact. Now the horns coming back, the two horns we have seen. Now everybody joins them.
I'm just curious, you started when you were 12, but then you knew you would be a conductor?
No, it's just by interest. You know, I played piano by the time, and I loved the instruments. This chorale of the trombones was a reason for me to study trombone later. So I became a trombone player. I played the double bass and many instruments, let's say. And much later I decided that, well, maybe this is a good option to conduct one time. So this is a very special entrance, of course,
Yeah.
to a concert hall, a special start for a concert performance. I think it's the only hall in the world where you have to take so many steps down. It's a very special measure of these stairs, you know, because it simply doesn't look nice if I do this.
Not very charming, maybe.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
But up,
Yeah.
it works quite well.
Yeah, so it's a famous talk for a concert,
Yeah.
isn't it? De Eerste symfonie van Johannes Brahms. Op 5 en 7 februari in het Concertgebouw door het Nederlands Philharmonisch Orkest onder leiding van Marc Albrecht. Voor meer informatie kijkt u op orkest.nl.